All right, parents, the kiddos just returned to the class from winter break, but it's never too soon to start thinking about the future.
And after the financial aid fiasco across the country last year, preparing and applying for college can be intimidating and students may not know first steps to take. So we are so glad to have Sharon Sellers, owner of EduCounseling Consulting, joining us this morning to share some tips on getting college ready. Sharon, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're going to jump right in here. What are some of the biggest red flags that you see when it comes to students prepping for college?
Good morning. Students just relying on general advice. Students may say, I want to go to college, and they're applying to schools that may not be a good fit because they haven't taken the time or no one has worked with them on a personalized strategy. So are they looking at a school that doesn't have the major that they need? What about financial costs? Are they leveraging their scholarship options? And then the biggest three when it comes to the red flags are wait until your senior year to engage. Applying to college starts when you enter high school.
And so I guess that kind of leads into our next question here as to, when is the best time to actually start applying for that financial aid?
So applying for financial aid is your senior year. Applying for college is your senior year as soon as the college application opens to the schools that you are going to attend. Now, you've done the research. If you have done the research the past few years, is it a good fit? Can I afford it? What about the distance away from home? Once the institution opens their portal for applications, you start applying then, not researching what school you want to go to because you've already done that work prior to.
Better to always do things sooner. Sharon, why do you think less students are applying for college these days?
So let me provide a statistic here to kind of break this down. While 22% of students that are from higher incomes are not applying to college, 49% of students that are in marginalized groups are not applying. And a lot of this is due to financial constraints, which they feel pressure to work, lack of guidance, and then there's the mindset that I may not be a fit for higher education.
And then talk about, last year we had this financial aid fiasco, right, last year, and you talk about how parents and students can better prepare this year.
So the fiasco, definitely, that wasn't the plan by financial aid, but they did delay the start. When they delayed the start, open the portal, it made everyone frustrated, us as educators, students, their families, and also the post-secondary institutions, because no one could come up with a financial aid award. So now students were waiting. We have talked with them about, hey, compare your financial aid awards because you want to find a school that is a best fit when it comes to affordability. What you can do in the meantime, apply early. As soon as it opens, you have done your homework. Apply for your student aid, your fine aid ID. Go ahead and get started. Have your tax returns ready for that. And then also, this is a great opportunity to leverage those other funding options like scholarships.
Absolutely. And helping that student excel is a community effort, Sharon. So talk about how schools and administrators can help with this issue.
Well, I'll tell you, school counselors play a critical role in getting this done. A lot of times, and I know this as a school counselor, that we have high caseloads and then we have competing responsibilities. So under the circumstances at the time, we're doing what is the best fit. But a lot of times that may not be a personalized strategy for students, and it's not a cookie cutter response. What works for student A may not work for student B. Principals can empower their students, their counseling departments, by partnering with programs like mine that is dedicated to offering a personalized strategy, even for students that are in marginalized groups with disabilities. The goal is to get everyone ready for college, not just a select few of kids.
And, just kind of piggyback off that, what would be your message for maybe first generation families or, students that may be going to college, the first in their family? What would be your words of encouragement, I would say, to kind of encourage them to go?
It's natural to feel overwhelmed about a process that you are unfamiliar with, but you belong here. Your dream is valid. Seek the assistance that you need, and we will help you get to where you need to be.
Sharon Sellers with EduCounseling Consulting, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we'll have all of Sharon's information linked with the story on our website as well at WISTV.com.